Echo as well. But it's Crashy's up top, looking for the opener, but Izzy already with his first opening.
Surrounded, his teammates on the way, trying to chip away and stay alive on the backside, but they are being demolished! Eternal Fire with a flawless opening to map number 1.
Down to a 2v2, weaponry firmly in the favor still of this Eternal Fire squad, and they will get the job done, but it was not clean.
No, it was close to a big response and a challenge for Kayak any moment now. He can get out, but not with a shot to the head like that. Fabian following up with the body, and now the site under heavy threat with Crashies having a complete misread on the pace. They're already in their face.
Mostly only Yoru. And well, so far that Neon doesn't seem to be going fantastically. Sort of had his number so far. Shield activated, but he doesn't expect anybody that close. And Echo again just takes over. Really high. Alfia in a great position. I think he's been seen. He has. And again, what? The Echo's walking into crossfires and eliminating both players. On the other side of the map, they managed to kill one player. Credits through the roof, in case you were wondering. And now they're just that's Alfia. You can't do that to Alfia. You can't just dash and kill him immediately. Under pressure, though, Crashies has done well. Fiera, though, I don't know if he wants to take a 1v1 at this point, but Izzy has been dealt with, and there's Kayak. Reveals onto Vekaj, who's trying to hold on, and well, an early start with a two-man advantage crumbles at the hands of Echo.
Waiting around those doors, already dead, but in comes Audaz, dealt with by Vekaj. Advantage swings their way, damage done. But it's Neki that has to pull this off with no idea on the final player. There's the info, but the connection, pretty much isolated if they can close that distance quickly with the rotates cut off. But now he's got a bit of help, tries to pounce with Neki, but it's Alfia finding two, and things falling back into the hands of Fnatic. This is going to be a more direct play on mid to fight through the orb. What a mistake! Fabian has eaten them alive in this play. Caught now by the ultimate in a battle with Alfia. Not a place many people want to be, but he wins it. He will be dropped as soon as he comes out, surely no. In fact, his teammates create the space. Fabian wins that fight. A blip on the radar was all there was to report. But now, oh my goodness! Now you start to think that Fnatic, of course, corrected. They found their way back in the game. And
execution is coming in, and he's got a lot of space. Managed to find a gap around the edge of their utility, and they're not ready for it. Perfect movement from Echo.
Great effect to break through, smash through the defensive line. Great work from Fnatic, unless they manage to fall to Izzy and off in a 1v5.
Angle though, because Echo is incredibly good at sort of pre-firing these positions, and there you go. Like, he's not quite ready to react to such an awkward position. Boast has been buying time, but now they're going to go straight through it. You can spam as you like. If the bullet hits your head, it doesn't matter. Gets them past Izzy. That operator null and void, at least for now, and the rest of the team just barreling down. Pop flash out, they swing, and Alfia comes out with two. Neki just around the corner, the cross being held, and Kayak a little bit further ahead of everybody else. They know got themselves the lead.
You could see how patient Vekaj was there as well. He was so close. Push up through B main, hold on. They've got two players wrapping up. Echo's being heard, but the op doesn't hit the shot either. Oh no, it's falling apart for Eternal Fire. Izzy gets one, but immediately dropped by Boaster.
No, not anymore. Boaster spots him, spam through, won't get anything, and now it's left all onto.
Stun makes it so uncomfortable for Fabian, you would expect, but he manages one before Alpha, having dove into the back lines. Be an easy plant, and this is more the meta I was expecting to see in most of our games. The neon, the waylay in the sky, so powerful.
For generations. And I think any team with Boaster, that will always be the case. Audaz, the time has already gone, and Boaster is there on the close. A pistol for Fnatic.
Let's listen in.
Peek and long. Wait, I can't.
This, gotta go.
Push me back.
You can go back maybe if you want. Yeah, probably rotate that, Devra.
Yeah.
And now the advantage for the defense. Crashies with it all to do.
Plant in, gives him a chance. Immediate fight coming, but Echo is just too quick with it.
This is the direct play yet again from this squad. Using that double
he
duelist,
still alive?
using the sky. Necky's out in the middle of nowhere, though. Caught in no man's land. In goes the old Fabian diving with it, but Alpha and Vekash able to pick up.
This should give it a decent idea as to where they're currently waiting, and with Echo in position with a charge, that's not the gun you want to rush into.
Now with a rifle in hand, he's a thorn in the side, in the back perhaps of Fnatic, who've only got Vekash left. That could be enough if Echo wasn't blitzing out to take him. They've crossed back. They've combined forces, the fusion dance on the side, the high-low, separated for a moment, but not long enough. A triple from Fabian, 8 rounds. Certainly not the players to question. He's managed to make it to the backside as well. Well,
Buried.
that's all he'll get. Necky.
That's three.
Sorry.
I got this.
There it is. There it is. The steps heard just as the shift keys pressed. That will be his death sentence. Really good job, though, to find all 3 in Bath. I'll be honest, the second I saw Echo die, I thought this round is done.
Yeah.
No question about it. But Necky really managed to breathe some life back. No time for deep breaths, indeed. Eternal Fire need to be focused. Credits committed in medium amounts. Buy in the next possible, but a lot to deal with here. They got past the George! And Kayak proves to be their executioner. He's not done yet either. Dishing out death. Crashies waiting for an opportunity, and it's about to be given, but the shot doesn't land, and Alpha has to do it all. A reload needed, surely. 1 bullet left. A shorty to work with, and as he swaps weapons, he finds himself peaked by 2.
I don't think that's hit onto anybody. Well, eventually Izzy strikes. A quick double, giving them the man advantage. OT still very much possible, but maybe not with Althea hitting shots like that. Izzy is left to try. Well, I would argue that the obvious one with that is overtime. And this guy is just flying. Like, you put him in these rounds, and that is where he seems to deliver his greatest hits. And well,
so much more to do after, and he won't even get the first. 13.
and they do, however, have a lot of positioning. Not anymore, though. Althea springs into action. Nice shot from Vekash. A tough ask ahead of them. A molly. They might just get it to half, but that's really all she wrote. Unless there's a catastrophic error from the Fnatic side, and it's not going to be happening. How about the 1v5?
Now, he just pushed down B long to see if there was anyone there, and all of a sudden, he's left alone. The snake in the grass, and it luckily got around that corner just before the force of Fnatic swung. But now they're breaking through, and the neon wall allows them up close and personal with Fabian. Izzy to fall as well. Boaster on the double with a plant coming through any moment now. They give it to the Brim. No point playing for the orbital strike. They're just going to clean up, rifles in hand, and Echo, the star of the show. Izzy's been checking it back and forth, but he's given up the angle just as they walk through. Still finds himself one.
There's moments for either side. The rush through, an angle not clear, but the trades again quick enough. 3 players waiting on the other side. He's not even going to make it around the corner. We keep on going. 15-15.
Where it changes as Izzy steps forward, hasn't got a clean way out, and the orb up at just the wrong time. Vekash with the opening, but it's a ruse, and Fabian stands to take them all. A double, stunned up, won't get more.
Back of the site. He's going to try and hide it. He just avoided it. Nobody's checked. Necky's still just sat here, and because of it, he gets 1 for free. Even still, though, Echo just waiting. Try and sneak his way out, getting down as quietly as he possibly can. Position not revealed, no idea from Crashies, and Echo will just about 33 HP, a little bit of luck.
After the opening going against them as well with Izzy drop. Stepping forward, that is a brave play, but the reward found, and the shorty out to close it. A double from Echo with Necky. But Eternal Fire expected to play a little more direct. It will start with him playing on one side of the map, and 4 trying to pressure towards A main.
An old faithful one, maybe not. Kayak a little bit ahead of the curve, and Izzy now left to try.
Late playthrough from Echo with a Sheriff. He does stand a chance of catching them off guard, but traded out immediately. Now we look to another hero of the round. Izzy will not be him. Taken down by Alpha, who gets his knife out. Okay, Audaz, better kill. A second goes his way. A tag onto Vikash. It's looking a little bit risky. But a jump into the angle will get him. They have to fight back into this. Favored, and Vikash catches them with their knife out! Need the jump peek like that. You don't expect a player on the right. Now here comes Paranoia on the left, ult on the right, and Alpha surrounding them all. This is wonderful from Fnatic. It's like they have the playbook out in front of them. Self-proclaimed, finds himself another as Izzy falls. Create a little bit of distance, a little bit of space, and he doesn't go for the dog. Straight onto Izzy through the smoke. Wonderful work from Boaster. He said he's unstoppable with the off, but now he's gone to the Sheriff, and he is putting them away. Watching for the cross, but Crashy's waiting to strike down below. They combine in that crossfire, and Echo got away with this in the previous. Very aggressive player, in fact, pushing up to B, will be 3, make that 1 as a double found by Alpha. Blinding. That should be the end for old Audaz, and that's
That completely open, a flank coming in, but there is an alarm bot available and walking through the utility. They are just walking to their deaths, it seems. But they are checking every nook and cranny. That's one at least, and now the timing is there, but it will be Crashies to close. A bit of a peter out, unfortunately, for Eternal Fire, as it will be a 13-2.